where do you see the DJ scene in the future?
Straight up AI. DJing with no hands free.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's just plain and simple. That's what it's going to be.
So what do you mean? Like, so someone walks up to like a DJ station and they just program the computer or whatever the case is?
It could be like some type of laser and they just going like this and the record's just moving forward.
Right.
The sounds, let me rephrase that. The sounds are moving for them without them touching anything. There'd be some type of sensor.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yes.
You touched up on something.
Yeah,
like that,
yeah. Earlier, before we sat down to talk.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a product. No, I'm gonna call it a gizmo called Beamz that this company manufactured, and they had this guy named Grandmaster Jay as the spokesperson, right, of this fucking contraption that basically it was what you described. It was this thing, this gizmo that had these sensors, and if your hand crossed over the sensors, you would engage or activate sounds that was stored inside. Yeah. And I remember there was a commercial with the guy Grandmaster Jay, like the spokesperson of this gizmo, where he's moving the way a battle DJ would move, like Rock Raider, for example, or myself or you. But he's not touching turntables or records. It's this Beamz gadget.
Oh, that AI shit. Yeah,
before AI. That was like a signal of where we're at right now, because this guy was like coaxing these scratch sounds and juggles that weren't even his. It was audio from Jazzy Jeff. You remember that?
Yeah, unfortunately I do.
Right. And so I remember back then the whole DJ community was in an uproar about it, and we called that shit out. I feel like now in 2024, if let's say Beamz didn't exist when it came out, I feel like if a company hypothetically released that, a lot of these young DJs would be jumping all over it.
I agree. I think so too.
You know, to me, that's the equivalent of using a sync button.
Yeah.
And so it's just interesting because when that first came out, everybody was in an uproar and everybody was dissing that dude Grandmaster Jay. And I feel like if that came out now, people would embrace it and be like, yo, get with the times. Technology moves forward and all that.
Yeah, that's
you know, those talking points that people use to try to discredit the opinion of someone like me that feels you should learn how to DJ organically first.
Right.
You know, I don't know where the future of DJing is going, but what I do know is as long as I'm alive, you're going to see the authentic art, and you're going to see brothers like myself and Mr. Sinister as the Odd Couple touring the country with turntables and needles. Like, I'll never use that phase gadget.
Right.
You'll never see me staring down the laptop looking for the sync, it's always gonna be my ears and my touch and my senses when it comes to this DJing shit.